In the heart of Laos's untouched rainforests, where time moves at the pace of nature, a quiet but extraordinary moment unfolds. High above the forest floor, hidden among the labyrinth of branches, a small-toothed palm civet indulges in one of life's simplest yet most vital pleasures: food. The small-toothed palm civet, Arctogolidia trivigata, a creature of solitude and stealth, thrives in these towering trees. With a body no larger than a domestic cat, it moves with silent grace, a master of arboreal life. Tonight, it has found a treasure, a cluster of ripe banyan fruits, their deep purple skins bursting with sweetness. For this little civet, every bite is a celebration. The banyan's sticky flesh is rich, energy-packed, a reward for a life spent navigating the high canopy. As it eats, its tail curls contentedly, a sign of pure, uncomplicated joy. The banyan tree is more than just a meal. It is a cornerstone of the rainforest. Its fruits sustain countless creatures, from birds to bats, and yes, even this little civet. In turn, these animals become gardeners, dispersing seeds across the forest, ensuring the banyan's legacy endures. In this quiet corner of Laos, life moves in perfect balance. The civet eats, the tree provides, and the forest breathes. There are no spectators here, only participants in an ancient, unbroken cycle. And so, as darkness embraces the trees, the small-toothed palm civet rests, content, nourished, and perfectly at home in the whispering world of the rainforest. In the hidden world beneath the bamboo, where roots twist like ancient veins and insects rule the dark, a solitary figure moves in silence. This is the realm of the Chinese pangolin, a creature older than time, yet vanishing before our eyes. Every night, the same ritual. No claws for killing, no teeth for tearing, only this. A tongue longer than its body, sticky as resin, darting into tunnels to steal a meal. One pangolin can consume 70 million insects a year, a silent guardian of the forest balance. But this kingdom is shrinking. Logging roads carved through the forest. Poachers set traps for scales worth more than gold. For by every meal is a race, not just against hunger, but against time. They hide in burrows by day, but the hunters know they use dogs, smoke them out. In Laos, rangers work in shadows, dismantling snares by flashlight. Their enemy? A trade that sees pangolins as medicine, not marvels. This is the paradox. The pangolin takes, but it also gives. Its claws till the soil. Its hunger keeps insects in check. Lose one, and the ripple spreads. A tree weakened by termites. A bird without a nest. 8 species of pangolins. 2 million trafficked in the last decade. The most hunted animal on Earth. Yet in places like this, the forest still fights back. Rangers patrol, laws tighten, and he digs on as he has for 80 million years. The question is, will we make sure he still can? The great hornbill, Buceros bicornis, one of Asia's most majestic birds, is facing a silent crisis in Laos. Once thriving in the dense forests of this biodiverse country, their numbers have plummeted due to relentless hunting and habitat destruction. Known for their striking appearance, large yellow and black bodies, impressive casques, and resonant calls. These birds play a vital role in forest ecosystems, yet today they are on the brink of local extinction. The great hornbill is one of the largest hornbill species, with a wingspan reaching up to 1.5 meters. They are frugivores, primarily feeding on wild figs, berries, and small animals. Their unique nesting behavior involves females sealing themselves inside tree cavities for months to raise their young, relying entirely on males for food. As farmers of the forest, great hornbills disperse seeds over vast distances, helping regenerate tropical forests. Their disappearance could disrupt entire ecosystems, leading to a decline in tree diversity and affecting other wildlife. In Laos, hornbills are hunted for their meat, which is considered a delicacy in some rural communities. Their casques and feathers are also sought after for traditional medicine and ornamental purposes. Despite legal protections, weak enforcement allows poaching to continue. Laos has lost vast tracts of primary forest due to logging, agriculture, and infrastructure development. The great hornbill depends on large old-growth trees for nesting, resources that are rapidly vanishing. Traditionally, some indigenous communities revered hornbills, associating them with spiritual significance. However, modernization and economic pressures have eroded these beliefs, leading to increased hunting. Small populations persist in protected areas like Nam Etfu Lue National Park and the Nakai Nam Theun Conservation Area. However, even these sanctuaries are under threat from illegal activities. Laos must impose stricter penalties for hunting and trafficking hornbills with better patrolling of protected areas. Teaching communities about the ecological role of hornbills and promoting alternative livelihoods, such as bird-watching tourism, could reduce hunting pressure. Since hornbills migrate across borders, collaboration with neighboring Thailand, Vietnam, and Cambodia is essential for their survival. The great hornbill's fate in Laos hangs in the balance. If current trends continue, these magnificent birds may vanish from Lao forest within a generation. Their survival depends on immediate action, protecting habitats, ending illegal hunting, and fostering a culture of conservation. The story of the great hornbill is not just about a single species. It's about the health of entire ecosystems and the cultural heritage of Laos. Saving them means preserving the wild soul of the region for future generations. Every movement, every meal, every breath measured against an unseen threat. To survive here, the dusky leaf monkey must master the art of invisibility. But the hunters have been learning too. They're not just eating leaves, they're digesting the forest itself. When the monkeys vanish, the trees suffer too. It's a silent collapse. Deep in the lush emerald rainforests of Laos, a rare and elusive primate fights for survival, the dusky leaf monkey, Trachypithecus obscurus. With its striking silver-flecked fur and piercing golden eyes, this arboreal creature spends its life high in the canopy, feeding on leaves, fruits, and flowers. But beneath the serene beauty of its habitat lies a constant threat: human hunters. The dusky leaf monkey is perfectly adapted to life above the forest floor. Its long limbs and dexterous fingers allow it to leap effortlessly between branches, while its specialized stomach digests the tough, fibrous leaves that make up most of its diet. These monkeys live in tight-knit groups of 5 to 20 individuals led by a dominant male. They use a series of soft calls to alert each other of danger or food sources. Females care for their young diligently, with infants clinging to their mothers for the first few months of life. The Laos rainforest is a biodiversity hotspot, home to countless species that rely on each other for survival. The dusky leaf monkey plays a crucial role in seed dispersal, helping maintain the forest's health. Despite their agility and camouflage, dusky leaf monkeys face relentless danger from humans. Hunting, both for bushmeat and the illegal pet trade, has pushed this species toward decline. Hunters use snares and guns to capture or kill monkeys. Some set traps near fruiting trees, knowing the monkeys will return to feed. Infants are often taken alive after their mothers are killed, sold as exotic pets in markets. Researchers observing these monkeys note their heightened alertness near human activity. A snapped twig or distant voice sends the troop into a frenzy, fleeing deeper into the forest. Several organizations, including the Laos Wildlife Conservation Society and WWF, are working to protect the dusky leaf monkey. Efforts include anti-poaching patrols, rangers, monitor protected areas to deter hunters. Community education, teaching villagers about sustainable alternatives to hunting. Ecotourism, encouraging wildlife tourism to provide income without harming the monkeys. While progress is slow, there is hope. Some villages have shifted from hunting to guiding wildlife tours, recognizing that a live monkey brings more long-term value than a dead one. The dusky leaf monkey's fate hangs in the balance. In a world where forests shrink and human greed expands, their survival depends on awareness, enforcement, and compassion. This documentary is not just the story of a monkey. It's a reflection of humanity's relationship with nature. Will we act in time to save them, or will the dusky leaf monkey become just another ghost of the vanishing rainforest? If you were a dusky leaf monkey, every day would be a test of wit, luck, and endurance. For now, they still leap through the Laos canopy, silent, watchful, and hoping for a tomorrow without hunters. The dense emerald landscapes of Laos, once echoing with the resonant roars of tigers, are now shrouded in a disquieting silence. The Indo-Chinese tiger, Panthera tigris corbetti, a magnificent apex predator and a vital thread in the tapestry of the Laotian ecosystem, faces an existential crisis. Its numbers have dwindled to critically low levels, pushing it precariously close to extirpation from the country. Understanding the historical context, the multifaceted threats, and the urgent need for comprehensive conservation strategies is paramount to determining whether these last roars will fade into oblivion or be amplified once more. Historically, Laos held a significant tiger population, inhabiting the diverse terrains ranging from the northern montane forests to the southern lowland ecosystems. These tigers played a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance, regulating prey populations, and contributing to the overall health of the forests. For centuries, they coexisted, albeit not always harmoniously, with local communities, forming a potent symbol of power, respect, and even fear within traditional cultures. However, the dynamics of this relationship have been irrevocably altered in recent decades, transforming a landscape of coexistence into a battleground for survival. The primary driver of the Indo-Chinese tiger's decline in Laos is the unrelenting pressure from poaching. Driven by the insatiable demand for tiger parts in traditional medicine, particularly within China and Vietnam, poachers exploit the porous borders and weak enforcement mechanisms within Laos. Tiger bones, skin, and other body parts are highly valued, fueling a lucrative black market that incentivizes the relentless pursuit of these elusive creatures. The methods employed by poachers are often indiscriminate, utilizing snares, traps, and even poisoning techniques that can decimate entire populations, leaving breeding individuals maimed or killed. This targeted hunting undermines the reproductive capacity of the remaining tiger population, accelerating its downward spiral. Beyond direct poaching, habitat loss and fragmentation represent another significant challenge. The rapid expansion of agriculture, Particularly the cultivation of cash crops like rubber and coffee has led to the clearing of vast swathes of forest. Diminishing the available hunting grounds and breeding territories for tigers. Furthermore, infrastructure development, including road construction and hydropower projects, dissects existing habitats, isolating tiger populations and limiting their ability to disperse and find mates. This fragmentation increases the vulnerability of these isolated pockets to genetic bottlenecks and inbreeding, further compromising their long-term survival. The situation is further exacerbated by the dwindling prey base. Deforestation and unsustainable hunting practices have significantly reduced the populations of vital prey species such as deer, wild pigs, and gaurs. Without sufficient food resources, tigers are forced to range over larger areas, increasing their risk of encountering humans and entering agricultural lands, leading to retaliatory killings by villagers defending their livestock and crops. This conflict between humans and tigers underscores the importance of addressing the socio-economic needs of local communities and providing them with alternative livelihood opportunities to mitigate the pressure on wildlife. The Laotian government, alongside international conservation organizations, has recognized the severity of the crisis and implemented various conservation initiatives. Protected areas such as the Nam Et Phu Lui National Protected Area, NEPL, have been established to safeguard tiger habitats and provide refuge for remaining populations. However, the effectiveness of these protected areas is often hampered by insufficient funding, inadequate ranger patrols, and a lack of community engagement. Illegal logging and poaching activities continue to persist within these protected zones, undermining their intended purpose. Furthermore, anti-poaching efforts, while crucial, are often constrained by limited resources and a lack of capacity. The training and equipping of park rangers, the deployment of camera traps to monitor tiger populations and poaching activities, and the strengthening of law enforcement mechanisms are all essential components of an effective anti-poaching strategy. However, these initiatives require sustained investment and a commitment to tackling corruption, which can often facilitate the illegal wildlife trade. Beyond law enforcement, community-based conservation programs are vital for ensuring the long-term survival of the Indo-Chinese tiger in Laos. engaging local communities in conservation efforts, providing them with alternative livelihood opportunities, and raising awareness about the importance of tiger conservation are crucial for fostering a sense of stewardship and reducing human-wildlife conflict. Sustainable ecotourism initiatives, where communities benefit directly from the presence of tigers and other wildlife, can provide a powerful economic incentive for conservation. The challenges facing the Indo-Chinese tiger in Laos are formidable, requiring a multifaceted and collaborative approach. Strengthening law enforcement, enhancing protected area management, implementing community-based conservation programs, addressing the demand for tiger parts, and promoting sustainable development are all essential components of a comprehensive conservation strategy. International collaboration is also crucial, particularly in addressing the cross-border trade in tiger parts and sharing best practices in tiger conservation. Looking ahead, the future of the Indo-Chinese tiger in Laos hangs in the balance. Without a significant and sustained increase in conservation efforts, these magnificent creatures may well disappear from the Laotian landscape, leaving behind a silent testament to human negligence and indifference. However, with renewed commitment, innovative strategies, and a collaborative spirit, there is still hope that the last roars of the Indo-Chinese tiger in Laos can be transformed into the first calls of a recovering population, ensuring that future generations can witness the majesty of these apex predators in their natural habitat. The time to act is now, before the last roars are silenced forever.